burns out on an afternoon.
Hey guys, so excuse what I look like right now. I've been in my pajamas all day, other than when I took my shower in the morning. I don't know why I'm apologizing for this now when I always look like this, basically. But I just felt like apologizing. So I don't know if you guys know, but on the 31st, which was Friday, a show came out that was called 13 Reasons Why. It came out on Netflix. And for a while, I had been anticipating this show. And I've been waiting for it. And me and Timmy actually were talking about it, how good it looked and everything. So basically, if you don't know what 13 Reasons Why is it was originally a book, which I need to read the book after I finish this season. I only have one episode left. But it was originally a book, and it's about this girl named Hannah Baker, who committed suicide. And she left these tapes behind, talking about 13 reasons why she killed herself. And she picks 13 people or not 13 people, but in these tapes, she blames certain people. And it's in the perspective of this boy named Clay, who's pretty close to Hannah. And it basically goes through him reading the tapes and the people's reactions when they hear their names. And it's devastating, though. The first night I was watching it, since it came out on Friday, I stayed up. I started watching it at around 1, because me and Timmy were supposed to watch it together, but he was on like he was away for a while, and he was really tired when he got home, so he never got on Skype to watch it, which was fine because I binge watched it. I stayed up until 5:30 watching it from like 1, and I remember crying so hard the first night I was watching it. And these people aren't real. This isn't a true story or anything like that, but it just hit me because they keep flipping back to the parents, showing Hannah's parents and how devastated they are. And it starts off with Hannah as this happy girl jumping around, making jokes. She's sarcastic. She's funny. And Clay and her making a real bond. And the entire time in the back of your head, you're like, she's dead. She's going to kill herself. Because what it does is it's two lives basically going on. So it's the perspective of Hannah before she killed herself. And then the second part is in the present with Clay knowing that she killed herself and listening to these tapes. And it has mystery. I mean, it's mystery, it's drama. I'm on the 13th episode. I just finished the 12th. Each episode's like an hour long. There's only 13 episodes in this season. Pretty sure there's going to be a second season with all the repercussions of all of this. And it's TVMA, which I didn't know. I mean, I guess it should be. Talk about suicide, there's rape, there's a bunch of stuff, guys. But I don't know. I was just crying because it was like, how can someone like this kill themselves? How could we not see the signs? How could this happen? And it felt so real. I don't know, I just got emotional over it. I know it's dumb. I was like talking to myself the entire time. I was like, why am I getting so emotional over this? But I just hate stories that don't have a happy ending. And this is a tragic ending. She killed herself. The parents are devastated. They're suing the school. The school's trying to cover up their mistakes. The kids who were so mean to Hannah and who were supposed to be her friends but all turned out to be jerks, basically, except Clay. Well, they're not owning up to their mistakes, and they just want to cover it up too. And honestly, this is supposed to be high school life and everything like that, and I'm going to high school next year. Now, I don't think any of the kids at Avon would do this, at least not to me. I've never really been bullied at my school, but even just to think that someone else could be getting bullied like this or going through something like this, it's crazy. And I just wish, I was about to say I wish she would have got help, but she's not a real person. But you know what I mean, guys. I'm going to sound so cliche saying this, but suicide isn't the answer. I feel like if you're ever thinking about suicide, you need to start thinking about the people who it will affect. You know, when Hannah, she slit her wrist in a bathtub. First of all, I want to figure out why it was her slitting her wrist what she chose to do. Second of all, why did she do it in her house where she knew her parents would find her first? Which would be so insanely devastating. And I just thought maybe she slit her wrist because it's one of the fastest ways to go, I think. Because when you slit your wrist, there's a major artery right here. And you bleed out really fast within like a minute or something like that. I was watching a crime show and they were talking about it. But yeah, so maybe that's why. Third off, you know, her death is affecting the parents immensely. You know, the parents are constantly crying, constantly trying to find out why she killed herself. And then all these kids who know why she killed herself are keeping these tapes away from the parents, which is so selfish. It's so selfish. If I was the parent, I would want those tapes, no matter what it said. And if I was one of the kids in this situation, no matter how it could hurt my future, I would give those tapes to the parents because they need closure. And I think Clay is going to be doing that as soon as he finishes this tape. I'm sure it will be in season 2, though. But it's just... the entire show, it's amazingly written. I'm reading the book. Like, I'm going to read the book. But the show, whoever is writing the show, the characters, the character development, putting it into perspective and where you could see instead of just read from a book, they did an amazing job. And I've always wanted, one of the things I wanted to do when I grow up is either be a director or photographer, something with cameras, you know, maybe even a journalist, taking pictures for magazines, newspapers and stuff. But to have that much talent, that much skill to capture the emotion in the actual death of Hannah Baker, it's crazy. But no matter what, in all these flashbacks and stuff, I can't stop saying to myself, she is going to die. She's going to kill herself. And Clay is in a painful place because he loved her. She didn't even realize how many people loved her or even liked her. It's the girl Courtney. There was obviously Clay. There was Tyler. There was Tony. There was both of the parents, so that's 7. And then, what's the one guy's name? He's the tall guy, Reggie. Oh no, I think that's in Riverdale. His name is Reggie, whatever. But the tall guy who's really good at basketball. I all loved her. That's 8 people right there, guys. Wow. Anyways, I'm sorry I haven't been vlogging, but I was watching this show, I was addicted. I haven't been doing anything but just have my tablet, my headphones set up there, listening to that, eating, stuff like that. And also, why haven't I been vlogging throughout the week? Just been dealing with homework, deadlines, and stuff. This week, we have the PSSAs, so I don't know how much I'm going to be vlogging then. I have my first softball game tomorrow, so that's going to be exciting. I have my clothes right here. Softball jersey. I'm number 24 this year. I was going to get 21, but it was in like a small or something, so obviously I can't fit a small. Let me put it out. So I'm 24. Close enough. 3 digits away. I got my softball pants and then my clothes for tomorrow. Maybe I'll be able to vlog a little bit of the softball game. Not sure. Follow me on Instagram though to see the final scores and stuff. Alright, thanks for hearing me rant, guys. I love you so much, and goodbye. Bye-bye.